The very beautiful game, from the pick of the pecs to the wags to watch, why the World Cup will set pulses racing, even if you hate football. After years of controversy, more than £1 billion spent and 2.4 million tickets sold, the start of the world's biggest sporting jamboree is now just days away. Welcome to the World Cup 2018, which kicks off on Thursday when hosts Russia play Saudi Arabia. During a month-long feast of football, 32 countries will play a total of 64 matches across 11 cities. Traveling England fans are spending an average of £6,000 to cheer on the Three Lions, while back at home, pubs are banking on World Cup fever to boost profits, and takeaway firms such as Domino's are hoping to cash in on football-themed house parties. But ignore the threats of boycotts, claims of corruption, fears of hooliganism and Vladimir Putin strutting like a peacock. And take your eyes off the beautiful game for a minute too, because football is only the half of it. Whether it's swags, hunks, handy phrases or diamond-encrusted bottles of vodka, here's our essential guide to what's really important over the next 4 weeks. WHO win the war of the wags. Bruna Marquezine. Brazilian superstar Neymar and his actress girlfriend Bruna, 22, have endured a turbulent relationship since meeting 6 years at the Rio Carnival, but they rekindled their romance at the end of last year. They're Brazil's answer to Posh and pecs, but with added samba. Neymar currently earns £1.1 million a month, while Bruna, who has 28 million followers on Instagram, has been a soap star since she was a child. Together they are said to be worth £100 million. Ederson Garcia. Manchester United's David De Gea is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. But his beautiful wife Ederson Garcia, 32, is perhaps one of the Spaniard's finer catches. The Madrid-born pop star is her country's answer to Ailsa Dixon, starring as a judge on Spain's Got Talent after making a series of hit records. Eagle-eyed Eurovision fans might also recognize her as Spain's representative in the competition in 2015. Although she came only 21st. Anastasia Kudryashova. Meet the queen of the wagskis. Stunning model Anastasia is married to hunky Russian defender Fyodor Kudryashova and is a regular at her husband's Russian Premier League games. Her millions of social media followers will know she doesn't allow the icy winters in their home city of Kazan, where temperatures can dip to a chilly 40 C, prevent her from posing in Scandi attire. Ruby May. Leading the England Wags will be Ruby May, in Russia to spur on her boyfriend Delali, the Tottenham midfielder. The 23-year-old is described as a social media influencer, paid to sell clothes to her 60,000 Instagram followers. Ruby is also a successful model for clients including Chanel and Dolce & Gabbana, and loves living the high life with Dil. The pair regularly share photos of their luxury jaunts on private jets and sumptuous yachts with their envious internet followers. Anna Lewandowska. Polish striker and captain Robert Lewandowski has more reason than most not to step out of line. His 29-year-old wife Anna is not only beautiful, but also a former world karate champion with more than 30 gold medals on the mantelpiece. Since retiring from competitive sport, she studied nutrition and now has her own healthy eating blog which she promotes to her 1.7 million Instagram followers. She also has a health food company, as well as being mom to baby daughter Clara. And WHO will have female fans swooning? Mats Hummels. He is the 6 feet 4 inches poster boy for German football, described by Glamour magazine as one towering man hunk. But hands off, girls, the Hausfrau's favorite is married to a woman who was named the country's top wag. Hummels, 32, who has also been named one of football's best-dressed players off the field, married Kathy Fischer in 2015 in a relatively modest ceremony in Munich, where he plays in defense for Bayern Munich. The couple had their first child in January and Kathy now has her own successful mummy blog where she shares her tips for happiness. Hubby's £136,000 a week pay packet may help. James Rodriguez's buff torso and Hollywood smile have earned this Colombian a reputation as one of the hunkiest footballers on the planet. Now the adoring fans of the occasional underwear model will be delighted to learn that he is newly available after being released by his pro volleyball playing wife Daniela Ospina. Rodriguez, 26, earns an estimated £21 million a year and, like Hummels, plays for Bayern. But there is good news for English fans, he's rumored to be a transfer target for Manchester United. Radamel Falcao, with his flowing locks and muscular torso, Colombia's hunky goal machine, has become a huge hit with his legions of female admirers. Sadly for them, the ex-Monaco star is devoted to wife Lorelei Theron, an Argentinian singer he met at Mass 10 years ago. The former Manchester United ace isn't, however, just a pretty face. Last year, Falcao, 32, became the Colombian national team's all-time top goal scorer, scoring his 26th goal in a 2-2 draw with Spain. Olivier Giroud, the Premier League pin-up, once complained that he was fed up of people talking about his looks rather than his footballing prowess. Yet that hasn't stopped him getting his football kit off to advertise underwear brands. Monsieur Giroud cites David Beckham as his style icon. He's got the well-manicured hair and tattoos to match. The 31-year-old Chelsea striker is also the face of a Hugo Boss fragrance and has his own calendar. So perhaps it's rather predictable that he was also voted the hottest footballer in Britain in 2015. Vavavoom, indeed. Cristiano Ronaldo impossibly bronzed and waxed. Ronaldo is most definitely his own #1 fan. The Portuguese superstar, 33, isn't just a goal machine, but he is a money-making one too. Recently he launched his own CR7 brand, which flogs everything from boxer shorts, skimpy and tight, with Cristiano